ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. We are playing as the Naga against the demons, the Saurok, and the Night Elves. And we have a gold mine right here, so you guys know that, and a gold mine right here. So this is actually going to be fairly interesting. Before we hop in here, let's just send our little good luck, have fun to everyone. And we are going to be rolling the dice, seeing what we get. That's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's wind serpents. Very, very, very nice. So we're going to be definitely picking that one up. And so since we've got these two gold mines on either side, one against the Night Elves and one against the demons. Oh, that's... Okay, so the Night Elf bonus is going to be Cenarius, which is going to be very, very interesting to see kind of how that goes. So since we've got a gold mine here and a gold mine there, that means that we have to prepare ourselves for a tremendous amount of pressure on both side lanes, because odds are people are going to be fighting me for those gold mines. So because we also have a tier 3 bonus, our early game is going to be perhaps a little more difficult against really, really strong early game races like the demons. So we're going to wait for about 1,000 gold, and then I think we're probably going to go straight into the demons, because the demons are going to be the ones that obviously early game give us the most difficulty. And since he went tier 3 Cenarius, we know that that's probably going to be his goal, is to rush to Fortress tier 3 as fast as possible. So we're going to be ignoring the middle, which is kind of antithetical to what we normally do, but I think that's simply the right move. And so we're going to be pushing this way pretty quick. And then probably, because the goal, obviously, as with all Survival Chaos games, is to get rid of these two barracks as fast as possible. So we're going to be picking this up, which is going to be a lovely little bonus for us, and picking up Coral Blades. Like, we're going to be going very, very aggressive here. Very simply because we have to. The gold mines are there, and we have to take advantage of the gold mines as fast as possible. So the demons probably know that we're going up against them in terms of a tier 2. This tier 1, we are pushing them out, which is very, very good news for us. We've got Razor Spine Blades, which is excellent. And then we're also going to be going, probably just waiting here to go for tier 2 on this side before we start pushing anywhere else. The Saurok are going to be a little bit concerning. And is he going into us? Yes, he is. That is excellent, excellent news for us, because that means we're going to be able to push him back without feeling bad about it, to say the very, very least. So, you know, things are going pretty well. I don't know if you guys have been following up on current events or anything, but we are going to be eligible, everyone who is above the age of 16 is going to be eligible for vaccines in New York starting on Tuesday. So I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a bit of a wild ride, I think, to get get our reservations. But frankly, the second we do, it's going to be such a weight off of my back. I hope you guys are doing well in terms of vaccinations. And for those of you who are in countries that are maybe like not quite there yet, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you and really sending nothing but good thoughts your way. So the good news is it looks like we are going to be able to take this gold mine away from him, which is a huge, huge relief for us. And then we are also going to be going into basic ancient masonry, because since our units start with a bonus of +2 armor, I'm not as concerned with unit upgrades as I might normally be. And here comes a nice big old push. Okay, that's a tier 1 spell. Did a significant amount of damage, but we're going to be able to do a lot of damage to his barracks right off the bat here. So, fingers crossed, we won't be able to take it, but we're definitely going to be able to do a significant portion of damage. I'm surprised that he's not spending a little more time getting some units out, but it looks like they've finally popped out. Hopefully they'll be able to push us back, that way we'll be able to build up a little bit more of a push back then. So we've got improved ancient masonry, which is excellent. Let's get some basic coral scales going, because I would like to try and push back these Night Elves sooner rather than later. We also have the Saurok pushing in, so that's definitely something to keep in mind and be wary of. And he has gone tier 2 into us. Good, good, good. Just throwing them out just so my units have a little bit more time and space to navigate and get the damage that we need in. So, alright, so we're doing pretty well. We've got Aurelion kind of pushing us in the mid, but that's anticipated and expected. And this is definitely going to have to be a tier 1 with some unit purchases, just to make sure we can push them back. And here comes another big push. I'm just very, very happy we got that much damage in when we did. So 1-0. Okay, so here they come. Unfortunately, we're going to have a pretty bad spawn for us, because they're going to be meeting right here, and it's not going to take 30 seconds to kill this whole area off. Yeah, because he already has the heal going, which is fine, irritating, but alright, you know, just because it makes our push into him a little more difficult to pull off. And actually, this is going to be a better spawn for us than I would have anticipated. 3, 2, 1. We got Venom Glands in. We're going to hit them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get some more units in there to help. Alright, so yeah, these Temple Guard are doing a number on us here. And I think we're going to lose this barracks. Yep, barracks are gone. We're going to go tier 3 here. So a bit of a tough beginning, but I think we should, once again, losing the middle barracks is definitely irritating, but it's also not the end of the world. I should have been paying more attention, and I didn't, so here we are. So this is going to be a big, scary push for us to have to deal with, but luckily we have a fully fledged barracks right here. Here we are. Okay, so we've got the tier 3 going, which should hopefully be able to push them back. But unfortunately, they somehow have just been able to completely blow open the middle, which is not exactly what I was anticipating this early on. I'm going to be throwing them, hopefully, to deal with this. We're probably going to lose a tower here. And indeed, we are going to be losing a tower. But we're certainly not done yet. We're going to go tier 3. Pump out some Cloud Serpents. 1-0. We've taken a little bit of damage, but nothing to be too terrified about. So here we are, and now, frankly, our next step is going to be going to tier 2, Shrine of Ajara. That way I can get a hero out here and hopefully just kind of mitigate some of the damage coming in. Temple Guard, the tier 2, I've just been a little taken aback by the amount of damage that they're doing, but that's part of this whole experience, I dare say. And luckily we're putting in a tremendous amount of pressure on our other enemies. So we're going to be picking this up. then we can start getting, once we get a hero out here, probably Ms. Gentis or something like that out to defend the mid, then we should have little to no problem just being able to divert heroes. Especially if we're able to take out some of the barracks on either side. Looks like we've got the Night Elves here. Perfect. So we've taken his upper barracks. I think we'll be doing Frost Aura.
I am the hand of
Perfect.
justice.
And here they come. So I'm going to be sending out Miss Gentis. Now we just have to hope that he goes down this way, and that's exactly what happened. Perfect. And now we're going to be picking up Naraki Overseer just to kind of help maintain these areas with a little bit more defense. And with Gentis there, we should be in pretty good shape, and we've taken... almost. Almost.
I come from the darkness.
I come from the darkness, I believe, is Ragepire, and we are currently able to just really put in some work on Callus. And Magtheridon is coming at us, so I think in that case we're probably going to be sending out the Sea Witch when they arrive. Luckily, since we have the Night Elves in such a rough position, and we're gonna be applying a lot of pressure on to the demons, then we'll see. I mean, this is certainly gonna be a kind of a spicy situation, but I'm kind of excited to see how this works out. The Tree of Life is tier 2, so we're starting to get into a little bit of a danger zone here. And it sounds like he's getting pushed pretty hard at the bottom. We will be picking up Highborn Blood, as well as improved Coral Scales. Because I'm not going to need a spell here, I'm just going to need a Thissa. And then I'm going to purchase those units. And as good, we've got complete dominion over there. Just have to make sure I time this out correctly.
The tide turns.
Research.
I want her kind of right here so she's able to defend the barracks with her body. We're going to do that just to really make sure we're able to clear it out. We're going to be getting advanced Coral Scales. And since Magtheridon is getting hit by our towers and such, we are in pretty good shape, and we've actually been able to build up a bit of an attack here. Alright, so he was able to pick up tier 2. Which, even if this is destroyed, that'll give us some more time, because he'll be giving more stuff in the middle, because that's another reason that I really want to destroy their bases. Their top barracks is because that means they have to start going tier 2 and tier 3 onto their other barracks, which increases the pressure on the Saurok, which I would really appreciate. And now we're going to be going tier 4 here.
Upgrade finished.
And picking up some more advanced Coral Blades. As Gentis is doing fantastic work. Actually, far better than I would have ever anticipated him doing. Yeah, so it looks like we've been able to hurt the Night Elves, and we'll be able to do a lot of damage to the demons as well. So we've got that going, which is excellent, and then we will be picking up Supreme Coral Scale the second it's available. Just so I can catch up, especially with the Saurok. They're 2 and 3 and 3 and 3. Alright. So here we are, we're going pretty well here. Yeah, I feel bad. The Night Elves just got pushed in so hard. Brutal. And hopefully this will be enough to knock out the Demon's barracks. I don't think it'll be enough to knock them out completely, but the barracks should be able to go. All right. Is tier 2. And since we don't have anything here, do we want arcane magic? No, let's go with improved masonry. All right, so oh my god, he was tier 4 here. All right, so now we gotta save up to around 3,000, so I can get this big. I can deal with this wave. Yeah, because he's already 6 in terms of melee damage. Yeah, so those guys are scurry. Once again, I don't want to kill the demons just yet. What I want to do is hurt them enough that I'll be able to... that they are going to be able to survive and keep pushing into the Saurok. Because the Saurok are, without a doubt, our biggest threat at the moment.
I will not be trifled with.
An allied champion is fallen.
My soul.
Perfect, and now we're going to be able to defend against this relatively easily. Then we're going to have Athissa ready to go into these guys. Actually, it should be Nesgentis, because Nesgentis is going to be the one who's next up in, in terms of availability for defense. So here we are. Lady Vosh, that's not quite what I was hoping you would do, but c'est la vie. Good, that's going to calm a fair amount of them down. I'm going to throw 2 in the back here, 1 in the front. And now we're just going to save up until we can get tier 4 Temple of Tides. Because we should have this push here. And what's good is that they'll be kind of like destroying themselves mutually here. And we just have to kind of keep manipulating it so that we're able to just, if we can take 1 or 2 barracks, obviously 2 would be incredible, but if we could take 1 solid barracks off of the Saurok, that would be incredible for us. And unfortunately here they come again.
Insufficient gold.
2, 1, 0. Happily, we're able to get our pushes in. There's our tier 4. And I'm tempted to pick the ultimate weapon, but I think it's going to be more important for us to go straight for tier 3 so we can get Ashara, who's essentially just an extra hero at this point. And we're going to need that help. We're going to need that extra body. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to survive this without Mana Shield. We'll see. We're going to be getting a bit of an influx of gold here. And luckily, Nesgentis was really able to hold the line here. We've got Mechtheron coming into us. That's totally fine. I just want to be able to take that tower. If we're not able to take that tower, it's not the end of the world by any stretch of the imagination. But here we are, good push coming through. But good push going that way. That's exactly what we need. If we could just get an extra like wave or 2 coming from there, we should be in okay shape. And yeah, they're definitely making us work for it, but I think we should be coming out on top here. So there it is. And then Magtheridon's slowly going to be whittled down. Which is fine by me.
Your life is sustained.
Oh, I don't know who that was. But I am nervous. Alright, so 10. Unfortunately, not a good spawn for us here. Very, very bad spawn. 2-0. I'm certainly being a little more liberal with my mana than I would like to be, but we really don't have much of a choice here. Yeah, these Temple Guard are real good. We want high pressure lands, especially since our wind serpents are such an integral part of our defense here. And offense. They're just such an integral part of our lives, period. 0, perfect. And frankly, if it's just Magtheridon and a couple of demons, I'm totally fine with letting them show up. We're gonna keep picking up our defenses here. Luckily, unfortunately, Nesgentis is going to be dying here. Saurok are just tough bastards. 5, 4. I can't afford. I've got to send someone out. I really can't afford any extraneous damage whatsoever. With that in mind, I will be throwing out Nithissa because we still have Lady Vosh and Queen Ashara ready to defend if needed. But we're also going to be picking up Imbued Ancient Masonry as fast as we can. And Magtheridon will be kind of slowly but surely whittled down. Because luckily we've got the tier 4 barracks there just really kind of going to town on him, which I love. Imbued Ancient Masonry coming right up. But now, see, this is gonna start being more and more of the problem, is that there's less and less defense or offense happening in the middle that just keeps this wide open for us. For them. And us, I suppose. Alright, so that's good, that's good. Just need an extra 1,000 to get this Gentis in there. Even though Magtheridon's coming over on that front, we're going to be able to handle him. It's this Saurok push that I really need to eliminate. Alright, luckily they're going down. I really hope the demons are able to do some damage to the Saurok. Because if not, I'm in serious trouble. So we're going to be repairing that. We are going to be getting advanced Titanus Blades. So luckily it seems like Magtheridon's just going to be kind of stuck in this grindhouse here. We are pushing, good, 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 good. 6 and 6, we're 5 and 4. We're about to be 6 and 4, so we're going to be picking up those advanced chitinous scales, I think? I don't know, basic chitinous scales? It's one of those. You guys know what I'm talking about. So here we are. Keep on keeping on here. And boom, good push, good burn. Ah, that was the opposite of what I was hoping to see. Okay, luckily Nesgentis and his 2 Quaddles are holding the line there. Magtheridon's doing some real work.
Research finished.
We're going to get improved chitinous scales, and then I'm going to wait until I can unleash Queen Ashara somewhere. Really, frankly, I guess it could go. She could go mid. I'd like rather not have to send her mid, but if I have to, it's what I'm going to do. I think we get, oh no, I've got to save up, gotta be patient. Luckily, we have a very big push coming this way. Hopefully we'll meet, yes, exactly where we were hoping. All right, good burn, good push. Here we go, here we go, here we go, baby. All right, so there's Vardron and Nimnok. Vardron should actually die relatively quickly. Meeting Hall's still just level 2. Oh, now that's interesting. I think I gotta go for it.
Kneel before your queen!
I must.
That might have been a foolish move, but we've gotta try it. We really, really do. Luckily, Athissa is able to really clear up a lot of this stuff. And we're starting to move into his base. Unfortunately, Athissa has gone down.
An allied champion has fallen.
Pit entrance level 4. He doesn't have a lot of base defense, which might be our saving grace here.
An allied champion has fallen.
And is that, yep, that's Tichondrius, that's fine. We're going to be able to whittle this down. Alright, here they come.
The tide turns.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Oh, yep, that was a bad choice on Ashara. Oh, well. I was hoping we'd be able to hold it for just a little bit longer, but it just wasn't the case. We might still be able to pull this off because we don't have people getting pulled away from this side. Which is certainly a help. It says Yox, so he's all in on me here. Yeah, because she doesn't have access to any of her spells yet.
Sacred grove is being desecrated.
Sacred Grove is being desecrated, I know, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah, unfortunately that was just a free Ashara kill. But what that does mean is that if I'm able to let them come over this way, tier 2, and then pull Ashara over that way, we might have a real pushback coming. Which would be great. Really, really great. Alright. So we're doing alright. We're not taking any base damage. That's the big one. Only base damage we're taking are from like infernals and stuff like that, and frankly there are worse things to happen. Yeah, so that's going to be a big push, but that being said, if I can get like 2,700, I've got him. 3,700, I should have him. This will really help getting Tichondrius. The tier 2 nuke will also be helpful. Because luckily, Athissa is going to be able to help hold the mid, especially with a tier 4 demon push. That'll be great, and at the very least we'll be able to afford Ashara on this side. Alright, great. And here they come. It's a big push. It's a huge push. But it's not an unbeatable push. It's gonna be very scary. Of that, like, there is no doubt. Alright, so we're gonna be pushing on through there. Good news is, demons are pushing through the middle. Magtheridon, I don't know if Magtheridon was an intended send, but that's where he ended up. So the plan here is we're gonna get a great spawn. While the spawn is fighting them, I'm going to tier 2. Is No Good has lost his fortress, unfortunately to our units. Boom. Pop Nisgentis, drop tier 2.
Kneel before your
And
queen.
Ashara betrayed me, okay. Just have to hold, just have to hold. It doesn't have to be a pretty hold, it doesn't have to be a good hold. You just have to hold. Looks like my heroes might be pushing through here. We've got another tier 1 spell coming through soon. Just have to be able to take down Hardron. I don't think we might still have this. Nope.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
If Ashara hadn't gone the wrong way, we would have had it. Good. Oh, and Nimnok was in the back too. Yeah, that was a tough. That was gonna be a tough sell for us. But luckily with Nesgentis there, I might be able to pull some units back. No, with this amount of Turtle Pulse, it's gonna be a tough win here. This push doesn't punch through.
Research finished.
We're in some serious trouble. Alright, so... I fully focused too much on... Yeah, and then they're going to be pushing in, so this is really it for us. It's this push. This push or bust, basically. Here we are, 37, 36, 35. If Nesgentis there, we might be able to pop him right out.
My song.
Yep. I wasn't able to pick it up in time.
Our sacred grove is being
With the Enlightened there, that's gonna be good game for us. Yeah, once again, it was just my single-handed focus.
This is just
single-minded
gonna be on
focus
Kelly Prize, and you'll get a pop
on the
gold mines.
And I also think for me, my big issue was going tier 2 against the demons first. I should have gone tier 2 there. Because the demons were focused on Saurok. But unfortunately, I did not. That's not what happened. And they were able to punch through the middle. I also wasn't anticipating the power of the Temple Guard. The Temple Guard are so much more powerful than I thought they were going to be. But, you know, we learned. We learned something today. The Saurok Temple Guard ain't nothing to fuck with. And that's what happened. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys a win. Congratulations to Aurelion. He played very, very well. And congratulations to my two other opponents. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Survival Chaos. If you did, please hit this like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe and join the Neutral Army. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.